Hello, my name's Max Bryans and I'd like to introduce you to my CS50 project. This is the Max 609 Games Library. You might come in, you have a look at the front. Hello everybody, we sign in. Now the first game up we have today is Flags. Let's have a look. Which is the flag for Guatemala? Nope, I got that one wrong. It's going to affect my score whenever I do that, but let's try another one. South Africa. Oh, I think pretty sure I know this one. South Africa. But where is South Africa? Let's have a look. The gist of this is that we've basically got a small game, but it's also an educational aspect on it. Pretoria. These are all got from a SQL database, which is keeping track of the scores, so people's scores is eventually updated whenever they hit something. We can have a look for the news for that particular country. Let's have a look. News 24, South Africa Premier News Service, just to see what's happening in a different country. Always good to know. My apologies if you are from South Africa. Wikipedia, what have they got to say on the matter? And here we go, South Africa, we can find out a bit more about it. So that's game number one. Game number two, Mastermind, sorry, Masterbrain, I have to call it that for copyright reasons. And let's have a go. Oh, that's not a bad hit. And this is using JavaScript editing the HTML. Very little CSS, mostly Bootstrap. Oh, I didn't have anything in that one. It's because they're all here. Right, so let's have a look for red, yellow, 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 yellow. And they're all right. Nice little fade out, revealing the crew score, and a green with the option of getting a new game. Believe me, that's one of the quicker ones. But as I say, this was HTML. Thought it was a little bit clunky having to do these graphics. I thought I'm going to try and do them myself. So I worked on the HTML5 canvas abilities, and here we go. Here's just a little one to give you some random color combinations of all the HTML5 standard colors. Most of these absolutely horrible, but you just get to try them. Oh, that's not bad. Deep pink on tan, you might want to hold that. And you'll also notice we've got our nicely adjusted text so it fits in the boxes. But I went from there to have a look more at canvas. That was just rectangles, and in the canvas you can do some quite interesting stuff. Add a few random points in there. Well, okay, quite a few random points, and you end up with a very pretty fractal island. But this is all leading up to one of my final ones, which is the ultimate puzzle. Here we've got a puzzle which you can look up the ultimate puzzle on the internet, and you'll find something a bit like this in separate pieces. Now what we need the object to do is to try and get all the different sides to join up. So for example, I can drag this piece over and that joins up as well. So this is all just using the canvas element, and as you can see I've got more green lines there. It's a heck of a difficult puzzle, I can assure you. You can click once to rotate the piece, double click the piece to flip it, which will then show that it's on the different side, or you can drag it to move it over somewhere like that where it doesn't fit. If you want a head start, hit the random middle. Now you'll notice that the four pieces in the middle are actually correctly aligned, which is always going to give you a start. No guarantee it's going to work, and if you think it's impossible, then we can hack a solution which will basically just almost like a try, but a little bit more random, because the actual seed for where it starts is where the original orientation, and it shuffles the bits. Or if we don't like those, just shuffle them again. Let's say, quite like this, quite pleased with the canvas object. I've got a few issues with it, but it seems to work quite well. And of course we've got our account management side. If anybody wants to change their email address or basically reset their progress for the game, which I will do now. If I reset the Flags progress and my Masterbrain progress and submit them, no thank you Google. If I go back into Flags, you will notice that I've got a 0 from a 0. If this was done properly, then people could have as long as you've scored 100 games, see who's got the most. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the Max 609 Games Library. Thank you very much. This has been CS50.